Texas Republican Congressman and Budget Committee member Chip Roy joins me now. I told the staff when he comes on the show, bump in with his music. So we just need to set it. What is it? Co Wetzel, Pat Green. What is your bump in music when you come on the Will Cain Show?
Hey, man, if you do Pat, you do Corey, that'll be great. I'm going to see those guys, I think, at Lukenbach on July 4th, which I'm proud to represent. But any of the good Texas Red Dirt music, give me a little Turnpike. That'd be great. Maybe,
we share.
Anything that you pick out of the Texas scene's good.
I know you trust me. We share that taste in music, Congressman. Senator Ron Johnson has said, are you kidding me? What is it? $1.5 trillion in cuts over 10 years. It'll all be backloaded. You know, what is it? Why are you opposed to what's coming together right now from Ways and Means?
Yeah, well, first of all, look, the president ran on a very clear agenda, and we want to make sure that we extend the Trump tax cuts because every American deserves to keep more money in their pockets. But to do that, we've got to be responsible about what we're doing with respect to deficits. That means getting the spending down. To do that, you've got to fundamentally reform Medicaid so that you're no longer subsidizing the able-bodied at the expense of the vulnerable. You've done some great work, so has Dagan, who put forward a lot of good facts demonstrating what's happening with these scams, where blue states are able to money launder dollars from the feds to then funnel it to illegals and to funnel it to all sorts of folks, including the able-bodied instead of the vulnerable. Here's a statistic you need to know. $9 for every $1. Federal money, $9 for every $1 state dollars for the able-bodied versus $1.33 of federal money for every state dollar for the vulnerable.
Right.
That's wrong. It's 7 times more. We have to stop that. The current bill doesn't do that. Worse yet, the current bill doesn't implement work requirements until 2029, which is after President Trump is gone. It has waivers for governors to get out of the work requirements. It's fundamentally unserious. We need the work requirements, no waivers. We need to fix the bloated funding of the able-bodied over the vulnerable.
And
President Trump is being a stalwart in defense of the vulnerable.
We've seen Medicaid expansion explode in some states where 40% of the population is on Medicaid. It's not hard to imagine that's not as intended when Medicaid was there for the poorest among us. But I do want to ask you this, because it's a complicated mixture of Republicans. You do have the House, but you have people from moderate northeastern states that want their SALT, their state and local tax deductions. There are those like Scott Bessent that said, we can't cut right away. We got to phase this in over time so we soft land the economy. What I'm curious about is, you focused in on Medicaid with me here today. Is there a compromise for you? Is there a number in deficit reduction? Is there a program where you think you, for example, from Texas, and a New York Republican can come together?
Yeah, well, first of all, if my colleagues who want their SALT cap increase, their state and local tax increase, which is subsidizing blue state high tax jurisdictions, if they want that, then I want the reforms to Medicaid. There's a lot of overlap there for the big blue states that are taking a lot of Medicaid money for all of these able-bodied people. I think we need those reforms. So if they want their SALT increase, maybe they should come work with us on Medicaid. I think that Scott Bessent is right, but let's be very clear. All we're talking about, to Ron John's point, Senator Ron Johnson, is $150 billion a year in savings in this bill out of a $7 trillion spend for your government. 10 years ago, our total spend was $3.6 trillion. Today, it is $7 trillion. We're already talking about crumbs, Will. If you want to save this country for our kids and grandkids, we're sitting and staring at $36 trillion in debt. It'll be $56 trillion, even if I get everything I want. So I've got to go fight to reform Medicaid so we can stop funding the able-bodied, stop the blue state money laundering, and restore fiscal sanity for the American people. If we do that, Trump will have the greatest economy ever. The SALT guys can get what they want. We can reform Medicaid. More vulnerable will be protected. There'll be more health care freedom, and we will reduce the deficit. That's a win for everybody if we'll just do it.
I understand that politics is messy. I really do. And it is, I'll be in all self-consciousness. It is easy for me in a television studio to say, hey, come on, get this deficit in order. You answer to constituents. But I will say, as easy as it is for me to sit in the studio, I don't know why red states subsidize SALT deductions. And I can hear you today. We're going to focus on Medicaid. So let's see if there's a compromise.
Well,
that's me. You go compromise with
we also
your
can't let
fellow
Texas.
Republicans.
And we can't let Texas be forced into expansion. And there's a lot of pressure on Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, and non-expansion states to expand. And that would be devastating. We got to stand strong. Congress has to step up.
Absolutely.
Support the president, cut taxes, but have fiscal sanity. Thanks, Will.
All right. Congressman Chip Roy, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.